It's time to spray the corn on the farm. The plants have grown tall and strong, reaching up toward the sun. To protect them from pests and diseases, we need to act at just the right moment. For this important job, we'll use a special self-propelled crop sprayer, tall enough to move above the plants, with wide arms that cover many rows at once. But the sprayer can't work without help. That's where our reliable tractor comes in. It pulls the heavy machine across the field, providing the power and stability needed to get the job done right. But before the spraying can begin, there's one important step. The sprayer's tank needs to be filled with the right chemicals. These are carefully measured to protect the corn without harming the plants or the soil. The farmer wears safety gear and uses a special system to pour the liquid into the tank. It's a job that requires focus and precision. Once the tank is full and everything is checked, the sprayer is ready to head out into the field. The tractor has arrived at the cornfield. Tall plants form a green tunnel, and moving between the rows requires great care. It's time to unfold the long arms of the sprayer. Slowly, they extend outward, reaching across several rows at once. Each arm is equipped with many nozzles that evenly distribute the liquid. It's a delicate operation. Everything must work precisely to avoid damaging the corn and to protect it effectively. Everything is ready. It's time to begin spraying. The engine runs smoothly, and the sprayer moves slowly between the rows of corn. A fine mist of protective liquid starts to come out of the nozzles. The sprayer's arms glide above the plants, spraying exactly where it's needed. The tractor moves steadily and precisely, avoiding every obstacle. Each pass is another step in caring for strong, healthy corn. This isn't just work, it's a commitment to the harvest that will soon be ready to gather.
The morning on the farm was cold and misty. The sun barely broke through the thick clouds, casting a pale light on the destroyed fence and the deep paw prints in the mud. The bear had been close again. Its presence lingered in the air, and the nervous behavior of the farm animals only confirmed the danger. The chickens huddled in the corner of the coop, and the cows stood motionless, as if sensing the threat. The fence wouldn't survive another night. Action was needed immediately. 2 tractors emerged from the barn. The first attached a cyclop loader, a brutal tool also known as a bale or timber grab. Its task was to lift heavy bales and transport materials. The second tractor attached a special trailer for transporting timber. Both machines, ready for action, started off with the roar of their engines. First, they headed for the forest, moving quickly because the bear, whose tracks they had spotted by the fence, could appear nearby at any moment. In the forest, among the tall trees, freshly cut logs are already waiting. The tractor and trailer slowly maneuver over the uneven terrain, and the Cyclops skillfully grabs the large logs and places them on the trailer. The wood is heavy, wet with morning dew, but both tractors work tirelessly. When the load is ready, the machines return to the farm. Direction: the sawmill. Upon reaching the sawmill, the large crane immediately sets to work. Its hydraulic arm slowly rises, and the powerful claws open like steel jaws ready to grab the load. The engine roars dully, the pistons move with precise brutality, and the steel cables tighten as the gripper tightens on the first massive log. The wood is heavy, wet with resin, still smelling of the forest. As the crane lifts the log, its huge mass swings slightly in the air. and small fragments of branches and pieces of bark fall from the surface of the barn. When the boards are ready, the tractors set off again. This time they head towards the destroyed fence. As the last piece is secured, the sun slowly sinks below the horizon. The fence is stronger than ever before. Meanwhile, in the forest, something is moving in the darkness. The bear approaches the farm again, but this time he encounters a barrier he cannot break through. The tractors slowly return to the barn. Their engines shut down with a low rumble, as if resting after a hard-fought battle. Life on the farm goes on. The hens, unaware of the danger that had been so close, scratch at the ground once more, clucking softly. The cows in the pasture lift their heads, attentively listening to distant sounds coming from the forest. Night falls over the farm. The air grows cooler, and the moon casts its silver light over the freshly repaired fence. Everything returns to order, but one thing is certain: the farm is safe.
The day starts early. There's real work waiting in the field. 4 powerful tractors are getting ready to haul manure. This is not a game. It's everyday life on a real farm. Watch how each machine gets the job done. The land won't wait. It's time to get to work. The tractor slowly enters the field, and the rear-mounted spreader trailer begins its work. Heavy rotating beaters with sharp teeth start spinning with force, evenly distributing the manure across the soil. This natural fertilization improves the structure of the ground and delivers essential nutrients needed for future crops. Day dawns on the farm. The air is cool, still damp with early morning dew. In the distance, cows are waking up, blowing slowly in rhythm with the work ahead. Inside the shed, the sound of an engine cranking to life breaks the morning calm. A red tractor rolls out, leaving a faint trail of exhaust and that unmistakable growl of power. The driver moves with steady precision, backing up toward the waiting cultivator. A few careful maneuvers, a click of the hitch, the machines are now won. It's time to head out to the field. There's no room for delays. Every hour counts. It's a battle against the land and sometimes the weather. But that's what life on a farm is, raw, real, and full of hard work and satisfaction. First, everything goes according to plan. The cultivator glides through the soil, steady, smooth, like a knife through fresh dough. The engine hums in rhythm, the work flows. And then a sudden jolt. The machine shudders. Something's not right. Beneath the surface, hidden for years in silence, lies the culprit, a rock. And not just any rock. It's massive, solid like concrete, as if ripped from another era. Nature left it here as a souvenir, and now it makes its presence known at the worst possible moment. But there's nothing wrong with that, because that stone, though big and stubborn, didn't stand a chance. It was gone by afternoon, broken, processed, ground into gravel. Now it's lying somewhere in the driveway, and it doesn't bother anyone anymore.